every bit as electric as you think it would be.
Tonight on Etalk.
It's such a high, I can't even explain it. It's such a high.
Start your engines.
But I'm faster. You tell him I said so.
Get your heart racing.
And he was like, it's unlucky for you. Yeah. That's what he said to me.
F1 has arrived on the big screen.
I spoke to Joe about being in Maverick, getting to work on this script for the last 4 years.
3 laps. 3 laps is a lifetime.
One-on-one with Brad.
There's just a great energy to it.
And his pit crew.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Was this a dream come true?
Plus, how Formula One's finest really feel about Hollywood's take on the track.
I've grown up watching every single movie of Brad's.
As drivers, we were a bit nervous about that.
From Montreal to New York, Etalk is everywhere for this summer's hottest high-octane ride. This is
Etalk presents F1 the Movie, all access.
See the movie and you're going to understand what this means.
Exactly.
Yes.
F1's global footprint is only getting bigger with all-star drivers and A-list fans. And with the F1 movie, this sport is about to cross the finish line in a whole new way. And Chloe's in the driver's seat for our Canadian exclusive with Brad Pitt, AKA Sonny Hayes.
Thank you for this. What a joyful experience.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
such a blast.
It was just a dream come true. I've been trying to do a racing film for literally decades.
I love that you said this was a reinvigorating experience for you. So, to quote Billy Bean from Moneyball, because why not?
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
How can you not be romantic about F1?
Impossible, impossible. It's a sport I've loved for some time, and like, but this idea that a film is going to embed itself into the racing season is just madness. It's madness.
It doesn't make sense on paper.
And yet, man, it worked so beautifully.
A beautiful result after over 3 decades of A-list longevity. The 2-time Oscar winner speeds into theaters in F1 the movie as Sonny Hayes.
No pressure. None.
Sonny's a down-on-his-luck, superstitious driver who believes every second counts. And when his former teammate turned Apex GP owner pops back into his life, Sonny rejoins his first love of Formula One to jumpstart the last-place team.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes, they see
He has been
overrated.
and never was.
But I see the absolute best in the world.
And I love that Sonny almost has this like spiritual view of racing when he talks about when everything goes quiet. I mean, what are both of you going to take away from this idea that no matter what happens, you stick to it because you love it?
I love that moment of Sonny's confession in the balcony when he tells why, what does that mean to him, and it really made me emotional. We happen to do what we love. It's how blessed we are, no? And sometimes when we do our job, those moments can happen for a second, and only because of that second, it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, this actually came from like a 12-hour script session with Lewis.
All right.
And Sir Lewis Hamilton, who's our producer as well. But he had described this kind of out-of-body experience, this kind of sublime feeling at moments that they hit on the track. And I certainly experienced something close to that, certainly not to the level those guys do.
Man, I want to feel that now. I want to feel it.
It's such a high. It is such a high. I can't even explain it. It's such a high.
Who would have thought we'd have a Formula One movie with Brad Pitt starring, leading it?
What are you doing here, Sonny?
We've sit for days and hours with him, just like, how about this? Does this work? Does that work? And even till the very end, you know, he like helped us put the thing together, and he just kept us honest in a way we wouldn't have had with all the teams and all these drivers.
It sounds like a good exchange from 2 masters of their art.
Man, he certainly is, yeah.
And you are too, good sir.
Well, thank you, man.
I've grown up watching every single movie of Brad's. He did such an amazing job. It's not done all with a green screen, then it's authentic.
You were right there in the races, in the trenches with the real F1 drivers. I mean, is the energy as magnetic as it feels when you're watching this movie?
Every bit as electric as you think it would be, and I mean, we all making the film had such reverence for the sport and so much respect for these drivers. It's a bit humbling when the first few races that we're at, we're just trying not to be in the way. Year and a half later, man, it was just like our own backyard, and it just It's an incredible world. Wow.
How much do you miss it?
I miss it.
Yeah.
I do.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
The movie has this theme about plan A and plan C. Are you the type of person that needs to stick to the plan A, or are you cool with a little plan chaos?
No, I'm an instinct guy.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, let's go this way.
Yeah, fair enough. My man.
It's worked so far.
Have you got the full F1 experience other than driving a car? So
Yes.
can you break down for me what gives F1 this larger than life quality?
I think it's all a huge bet to seconds or milliseconds. The stakes are so high that emotionally and mentally and physically for them, so even these people that own so much money and they put so much money in it, the way they live it, it's very emotional, and I love that. And it's all or nothing.
And that rush is real on the grid and on the big screen.
3 laps. 3 laps is a lifetime.
But F1 the movie is razor sharp, thanks to the link between producer Sir Lewis Hamilton and the Top Gun Maverick creative dream team of director Joseph Kosinski and producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who also brings his Days of Thunder expertise to this fast lane.
Jerry, what a legend, you know? Beverly Hills Cop, like, this guy has done some incredibly iconic movies. Joe and Jerry together really were the perfect pair to bring our sport to the world.
Joseph Kosinski first had the idea, like, he's going to take actors, put them on a track, embed us in the racing season at the pinnacle of F1. Like, the first thing he did was call Lewis. And Lewis, like, just, you know, he opened the door for us.
This all started with an email to Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Yes.
Who blows my mind was in talks to be in Top Gun Maverick, but here we are with this. I mean, what was your goal with that email, and what answer did you get back?
It was a Hail Mary. I wanted to desperate to tell a story in this world, and I knew the best way to do that was to have a partner who kind of knew it better than anyone. Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion. I knew he was a film buff, and luckily he said yes.
I mean, a true film buff. I read that he watches 1 movie a day.
I know.
That's right.
Wild.
From the moment that I spoke to Joe about being in Maverick and having to turn down that experience to then getting to work on this script for the last 4 years, I think it's been great.
You don't have to be a Formula One expert. You don't need to know anything watching this movie. Just got to prepare yourself for a great story.
Hope is not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
F1's reach grows season after season, especially since the 2019 launch of the Drive to Survive docuseries, and it's an A-list magnet. Tom Cruise, Shakira, Bad Bunny, Cameron Diaz, Rihanna, and Rush star Chris Hemsworth.
We drove the cars enough to understand the power of these machines and appreciate them.
Spanning 9 months, the F1 season is a multi-million-dollar pageant, hitting 24 spots, including Australia, Abu Dhabi, and Montreal.
Well, I'm here in the paddock, and if you want to get your heart racing, this is the place to be. Drivers, their teams, and all the stars, this is their runway. Are you looking forward to F1 the movie?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Everyone's talking about it, and I'm jealous. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. This weekend's like my Olympics, so it's my favorite weekend of the year.
and she actually has a gold medal from the Olympics.
It's the biggest sporting and tourism event in the country.
I had a sneak peek of F1 the movie. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, yes, for sure. I'm very excited to go and watch it. So is it good?
It's everything.
It's everything? All right, well, I'm excited to go watch it.
I kind of want to be a race car driver.
Also racing at nearly 180 miles per hour in F1 the movie, the unstoppable Damson Idris. Late Boys in the Hood filmmaker and Snowfall co-creator John Singleton bestowed him with the nickname Damsel, suggesting he's the next Denzel Washington. And Damson shows us his range once again, becoming Brad's overconfident rookie teammate Joshua J.P. Pierce.
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
Damson Idris, right? We've got this young guy.
Oh, we're going to be seeing a lot of him. He's good on the court or off the court, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Nah, he's on it. He's in it. He knows how to enjoy this thing, and he's really, really good. He holds his own amongst any veteran out there, and I look forward to see what he goes and
I like that.
Next. Go win this thing. But I'm faster. You tell him I said so.
I will.
As the youngest of a very big family, you've shared that your family is very eager, very excited to watch this. How did you channel that enthusiasm into JP? Has massively high expectations when he hits the track.
Man, it's just about doing it for a greater cause, you know. For JP, he really wants to make his mother proud. And I could relate to that, you know, just wanted to make my family proud. It was just a dream come true.
Where do you go from here?
It's funny because earlier Brad was like, man, it's such a brilliant feeling to have such a long career and then hit moments like this where you have these brilliant highs that remind you of why you decided to become an actor. And he was like, it's unlucky for you.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me. Yeah.
You be chasing that feeling.
I know, yeah, I'm gonna be chasing it. Like, come on, man.
Oh no.
F1 was way better than this. Yeah.
It's the octave up for me, the high pitch. That's when you know it's true emotion.
Yeah.
Pulling all the strings and designing the car as Team Apex's no-nonsense technical director, that's Kerry Condon, the Oscar-nominated actress from The Banshees of Inisherin.
You got to live out my Ocean's 11 fantasy though, like playing poker with Rusty Ryan himself, Brad Pitt.
Says the guy who still lives with his mom.
Says the guy with 2 pets.
Says the guy with trips.
Says the guy with a full house.
How did you keep your game face on when you were shooting with Damson and Brad in Vegas, and then also just keep your cool on the track? Because Kate means business.
The Vegas scene there was so much props aspect to it that there was a lot to concentrate on. Right? It was a 2-day shoot.
It was hot in there too. It was getting ripe in there.
And smoky.
Yeah.
And then when we got giddy, we were reprimanded to concentrate. And then on the track, I have to say, it was a lot of fun. While it was high pressure, we were very prepared. The headsets had Brad and Damson in them, so there was a lot covered to make it very natural and easy for us.
I love an underdog story, and Team Apex is such a good underdog story. It leaves you feeling motivated. As 2 creatives that take big risks, how did you connect to their against all odds path to F1 glory?
Wow, I guess from coming from a small inner city area in London, I'm from southeast London, and this huge feat of Hollywood, that's how I kind of related to Joshua. He's from East London, Hackney, and here he is trying to integrate himself into the greatest drivers in the world, and you have to be confident to pull it off.
I've always wanted to be an actress, and particularly a character actress. And so when I would have watched those Jerry Bruckheimer movies growing up, it was never an Irish accent as the female lead, ever. It was always somebody so far removed from who I was. So that for me was major accomplishment, and I felt ready for such a massive role and responsibility. Same as you, I came from the countryside in Ireland. So
I mean, as Drake says, you start from the bottom, now you can't. I'm throwing a little Canadian at it, guys. You can't blame me. F1 the movie part 2? Just so Brad can get behind and Javier can finally get behind the wheel?
That would be probably Damson. He'll be the veteran. Exactly. And Kerry Condon is so good. I mean, everyone's great in this movie. It's so fun.
It just seemed like such a great team.
And that great team gets the stamp of approval from Formula One's top drivers, including this year's Canadian Grand Prix winner, George Russell, who cameos in the film. The champ is here. I gotta shake your hand. What does it mean to you to see Hollywood interested and getting in on the action?
It's awesome because, this is the sport I love. It's the sport I've grown up with. And now they are showing it off to the world. And I think as drivers, we're a bit nervous about that because we're putting the faith in the producers to make our sport look at its best. And I gotta be really honest, it exceeded my expectations and they did a mega job.
Ready, and action.
It's meant to bring new fans to the sport. And I think if you're already an F1 fan, you'll love it. If you're not an F1 fan yet, I think you will be.
Yeah, I really had fun watching it. I think it's going to appeal to everyone.
What does it mean to see all of this, to celebrate the sport that you put in more than your 10,000 hours for?
I mean, I'm so happy. always dreamed of being in that position one day, of being a Formula One driver, is amazing. I love the movie. I mean, with actors like Damson and Brad, I had no doubt that the job will be done on that.
I think it's going to do great for the sport. We've always seen Formula One getting bigger and bigger, but I don't think I could ever imagine something like this.
Not many people experience what it's like to be driving a Formula One car, but they've done it in an incredible way.
How did technology drive the story in this film?
So what we did was every Formula One car has a tiny broadcast camera in the pod above the driver's head. Formula One let us take their broadcast camera out and replace it with an Apple-designed enhanced iPhone camera that recorded 4K uncompressed on board. So we have footage from inside the real races that Apple helped us capture.
Are you kidding me? That's incredible.
Yeah, I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This movie is at the intersection of sport and technology and the humanities. We took the iPhone camera and developed a special edition of it for the car.
That's so cool.
To really capture the racing as if you're in the car. It's absolutely fantastic.
You have one of the best movie entrances in this, by the way. A Gucci suit, a good-looking Gucci suit in a laundromat.
A laundromat, yeah, look at that.
It's ridiculous.
The man can wear a suit.
Ever seen a miracle? Not yet.
I just love that that's how we are introduced to the really wonderful friendship that goes way back, with Sonny and Ruben.
Hey, Pix GP, Sonny Hayes. You raced with me back in the day.
Against you.
How did your real life history with each other inform this dynamic?
Did we meet in the 90s? We met a long time ago.
We met a long time ago.
Long time ago.
But not for long.
No,
I mean,
no, just in passing or occasional dinner.
But, you know, in my case, I knew it was going to go perfectly well, because the way he works, the way he is, I go, it's going to happen, and it happened. And that's a great thing. It's very inspiring to see that you are creating a relationship while you are portraying it, rather than being planned priorly.
He's cocky, he's arrogant, he's got a lot to learn.
You were cocky, you were arrogant, and you had a lot to learn.
I'm not here to hold anyone's hand. I'm here to race.
Yeah, it was great fun. In fact, and our first scene was on the racing grid right before the race started. We got like 2 takes, and it was just a great energy to it. Boom.
Just show up,
and
have
you feel
fun.
It. You feel
Exactly.
it.
Who is that?
He's with me.
What they ad-lib together, what they bring together. They're so respectful of each other's talent. They're so gifted. And they loved making the movie. It was a joyous experience. It shows on the screen. It shows how much fun they're having. And, you know, Javier, when he saw the movie, he got up and started dancing. He just had the best time watching the movie, and you felt it when he was making it.
When I saw Top Gun Maverick, I was like cheering up and standing up, and also what that movie meant for movie theaters and for our moviegoers going back to the theater. So I'm happy that we did a movie that happened.
You were in my hometown of Montreal.
Yes.
And to the audience, you shared that the key goal was to make a movie that would move the audience.
It's a movie that hopefully you will be moved by emotionally.
How did you drive this team to really bring out the action, but also the heart of the story?
It's always about the script. Aaron Kruger, who wrote Top Gun Maverick, created the story with Joe, and we spent months and months just working on the screenplay with Brad and Lewis and Joe and Aaron. That's the hardest thing, to get the emotion, get the humor, get the romance, get what an audience wants, what I want. Let me lose myself in a movie, and that's what F1 does for me and for an audience that we've seen it with.
Plus, you can count on F1 the movie to deliver some epic summer soundtrack anthems. Rosé, Ed Sheeran, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Chris Stapleton, Tiesto, and Sexy Red. And Calgary's Tate McRae all stand out. But it's Ted Lasso alum Sarah Niles who shines brightest with her screen time, grounding the film with familial authenticity as JP's ever-present momager, Bernadette.
You say he was old, he not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
I just feel really, really blessed. Like, I work with some of the best people. Like, I remember watching Top Gun Maverick, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a chance to work with him.
Yeah.
And Jerry, I sat there in front of Jerry, and he was talking, and all I could think about was when you see the Jerry Bruckheimer films, that's all I could think about. And it was great to be part of this film where they're going, she's a mum, but she has agency. She knows what she's doing. It's just great to turn up like that, and you got the support, and you know you're in a good film because those guys are driving their hearts out, and they're good.
I'm watching the film, right? And I said, good dear.
Yeah, I know.
Hey. dear.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
Oh
Listen.
my cheese on
Cheese on
bread.
bread. Listen, I tried to teach Brad that. I was like, he's like, cheese on the bread. I said, not on the bread, cheese on bread. Because I said, I know you can do the accents because you do Jamaican.
Oh
you
my
goodness.
goodness.
Like, you got to try the Bayesian.
Oh man, and the Bayesian accent is such a sweet accent too.
I
So,
love it.
but I'll be honest with you, it felt so good as I was sitting there. I'm like, wait, you making sport? That's a Bayesian accent.
But listen, if you recognise, I'm so happy because listen, I had this conversation. They were like, when I first met Joe, and he was like, talking about the character, she's from the Caribbean and da da da. And I was like, okay, and I always go Jamaican. And so for a while I was like, okay, Jamaican, and then I went like halfway through. I said to Joe, I think I want to make her Bayesian. And he's like, cool, because you know me and Rihanna's family, you know, me and Rihanna. I waiting for she to come find me.
This morning I went for a run in Central Park, and I couldn't help but imagine what it would be like to be on the track with Team Apex, just going for a jog. So be honest, was there a Brad Pitt-led run club? Did you step up and rally the team?
No, no, that would involve running.
Okay, so not a runner.
Right? No, I'm gonna drive. Did you wear matching socks?
Yes, I did, unfortunately.
Okay. All right,
you would think I would know better, actually. Great athletes typically have pre-race things that they're superstitious about, and we see that with Sonny. He's got the card, he goes for a run, he's got the socks. So in the spirit of socks, because I love socks, as you can see, I got you both a little something.
No, really?
Oh
my God.
You guys are busy with the press tour.
Hey.
So Canadiana inspired mixed match.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Just,
Look at
you
this.
know,
See the movie and you're going to understand what this means.
Exactly.
And then you get a bonus pair because we know you're such a big Letterkenny fan.
I feel better about your show, Letterkenny.
So some pitter-patter socks for you.
I want pitter-patter socks.
Pitter-patter.
Pitter-patter.
Not
Thank you so much.
but also some Shorzy.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Listen, Shorzy's good. Jared Kiso is a genius.
Pitter.
Oh, wow. All right, there you
I know
go.
you gotta educate. Half
Yeah.
needs to see. It's super Canadian.
I'll enlighten
It's
you.
great.
All right, thank you very much.
Congrats so much. I appreciate your time.
Everything else in this way.
Long live Canada.